Welcome to this video on residential cleaning. We will share behind the scenes of a typical workday, how we fulfill cleaning appointments, the common challenges we face, and finally, business revenue. How much we made for the day. This morning, Danny is responsible for the day's deployment. He sets off from home at 7:50 a.m. and is on his way here, at this meeting point. It is now 8:05 a.m. and we are expecting him anytime now. After a brief discussion of today's itinerary, Danny speeds off with his black truck to pick up 4 cleaners, 20 kilometers away. On our way, let's go through the 5 orders for today. Our first customer is at 9 a.m. And at 9 kilometers away, appointment for customer 2 is at 10 a.m. In the afternoon, there are 3 orders. Customer 3 at 1 p.m. Customer 4 at 2 p.m. and finally customer 5 at 2:30 p.m. Now we continue with the journey. Danny has stopped for refueling. All cleaning equipment and tools are packed for the day. Every morning, Danny has to brave through these heavy traffic to serve customers. At 8:45 a.m., Danny picked up 2 teams of cleaners, each comprising of 2 crews. About 20 minutes later, cleaning crews reach customer 1. It took 5 minutes to clear the security. They are on time. Danny deploys Team Halima, makes a courtesy chat to his old customer, and moves on to customer 2. Crews Asti and Uni make up Danny's second team. Let's call them Team Asti. They arrived early at 9:45 a.m. and begin to unload their cleaning equipment and tools. There seems to be a problem. The gate is locked, and customer 2 is not answering the call. It's such a lovely day, but sometimes, missed appointment does happen. Some customers do not realize that cleaning crews travel long distances to be at their doorsteps. Team Asti has been waiting for 25 minutes, and Danny needs to make a decision. He calls up the 3 afternoon customers to ask if anyone can bring forward their appointment. Luckily, empathetic customer 3, whose original appointment is at 1 p.m., agrees to bring his cleaning session forward. His condominium is 16 kilometers away, and the team sets off again. Danny calls customer 3 to inform of his arrival and proceeds to register with the security. It is now 10:30 a.m. The team is approaching customer 3's unit. You can see that these tools and equipment are heavy. Danny greets customer 3, and morning deployment is complete. First, he takes his brunch at a nearby coffee house. After a quick meal, Danny uses the couple of hours to do one of the following: business operations, such as purchasing, sourcing of materials, recruitment, and so on. Running his personal errands. Or engage in marketing and sales activities. Danny seems to have issues with his motorcycle, and he is getting it to the workshop this afternoon. Now, let's continue to cover the second half of the day. The behind the scenes. What cleaners do once they leave the customer's house. Do they just disappear into thin air? No. The crews have to eat, drink, refuel like everyone, but they can only make do with what their environment provides. They have no office, room, cubicle, proper table and chair to have their lunch, as you can see here. Crew Asti and Yumi have barely finished their meal. Danny arrives to brief them on their next appointment at 2 p.m., 10 kilometers away. Danny is using an app technology to receive and schedule jobs to minimize distances between customers. Today, some addresses are only 2.6 kilometers apart. Did crew Asti forget her tools? Yes, after the cleaning session, the crews have to bring all equipment and tools with them, even for lunch. Luckily, the kind security guards allow them to temporarily store the bulky items away. Danny is always thinking of how to deploy the cleaners to customers, punctually. Oh! Danny brought his motorcycle along. Looks like he is sending it to the workshop for repair, after deploying the crews. Team Asti is approaching. We hear they braved through hundreds of motorcycles, heavy traffic, on the way here. There is a bikers' carnival taking place nearby. Getting to the apartment units in a condominium setup is tricky. Danny usually has to park away from the security lobby, and it eats into his time. Cleaning business is physically tedious and is always in a rush to get crews to customers on time. Different management protocols also poses challenges. Some condominiums require homeowners to fetch crews at the lobby, while others facilitate service providers to assess the apartment units themselves. For instance here, initially security wants Danny to call the homeowner. Then he changes his mind and allows them to enter the lift lobby. After lunch, the crews are in high spirits, seen here laughing. For hygiene consideration, customer 4 prefers to use her own tools. She saves significantly on the tools charge and pays lower fees for the cleaning. Win-win for her. Danny is back on the road, fetching Team Halima from customer 1. He returns to the same morning venue, needs to collect the crews fast, and deploys them to the last customer of the day. The next location is 5 kilometers away and Danny is running late. Crews on board. The truck zooms off to customer 5. The appointment is 2:30 p.m. And the crew still made it within 15 minutes, arriving at 2:42 p.m. It is a 4-hour clean. And is today's last job. Let's ask Danny what he does after deploying his crews.
I was thinking I have to look for cleaners. I have to find for a job for next day, the other day, for this whole week, for the next whole week. Yeah, correct. So because we are doing residential cleaning, it's like every time it's a new customer, and so that our customer, the group of customers will grow. So if today it's just like 4 cleaners. If there's 8 cleaners, it will be more tiring.
Now, Danny has some time to visit the motorcycle workshop. Again, he meets the many bikers on the roads. In cleaning business, one has to be on the roads, chasing schedules, planning routes ahead, adapt to traffic situations, such as this. Many do not realize the risks, planning and efforts cleaning companies make in order to be at your house. While Danny is away temporarily, let's see what the crews do when they've completed the day's work. Let's ask Team Asti, how long have they been waiting here?
Tadi kita buat sampai pukul 4 kurang 10.
Today, they will wait at a nearby canteen for Danny to pick them up. Like in the morning, all 4 crews have to be collected. Danny first picks up Team Halima from last customer 5. The crews are almost done with the cleaning. This team has been cleaning since morning. Almost 9 hours of physical work. They must be exhausted. This is the routine, almost every day. Some homeowners expect cleaning perfection and forget that these ladies are people too. It's a hard day's work. And let's bring the crews home. Danny speeds up before it rains. Home is a further 27 kilometers away. The rain has caught up. In the cleaning business, the job is only complete when the crews reach home safely. It is now 7:20 p.m. in the evening, and Team Asti alights. The crews briefly update Danny on the day's issues. And then, he proceeds to another nearby location to drop off Team Halima. Though exhausted, Team Halima still manage to put on a smile, heading home. These are hard-working women, earning an honest living. You can see that they bring the heavy tools and equipment home too. The day is not over for Danny. Let's hear what he thinks of his cleaning business.
I woke up around 7:30, then we left from my place around 8 o'clock in the morning. Then went to fetch my cleaners all. Then it's an everyday job. We go and send them. I think we run today itself we travel around 135 kilometers. 4 houses. Luckily today it's just like all nearby. 135. So let's say everything's like far until you touch around 200 kilometers per day. It's 18.
You just knock off work?
Yeah, I just come back home. I mean after drop my cleaners, just get back.
Do you do this almost every day?
Yeah, every day. Because we are a service sector, and we really hope customers to have a little bit compassion on the cleaners. Actually on the cleaners, yes. But my cleaners are all ladies, and they work for 8 hours or 9 to 10 hours. 9 to 10 hours. All these hours, they don't sit. I can see they don't sit because they will just work for these 4 hours, 5 hours, 1 hour. They will just work. In between got few break time, like 1 hour gap. Then they will sit anywhere. Sometimes they sit on a bench. Like today, they sit on a bench. If not, they will sit inside my car. Like the traveling time to another house in there. So like customers, they always they want 100% cleaning. So it's like they just want them to do 100% because they say like. But for us to clean the house, it never be 100%. Maybe a bit 85 to 90%. Yeah. So I really think that maybe we should have a little bit compassion on our cleaners. Yeah, I think if customer can if you expect 100% we can do the 90%, maybe the other 10% you can top up for us. So together it'll be 100%.
Finally, let's reveal how much Danny makes today. The revenues, costs, and estimated profit. Customer 1 session is 5 hours, and the fees is 225. Customer 2 was not home. It was a no-show. Customer 3's cleaning session was 3 hours and 165 was collected. Cleaning fees of 135 and 210 are collected from customers 4 and 5 respectively. Total revenue collected is 735 ringgit. Our cleaner's monthly salary is 2,500, or about 100 ringgit daily per crew. There are 4 crews today, therefore, labor cost is 400 ringgit. Operation costs, such as petrol, cleaning tools, detergents, truck maintenance, is about 15%, which works out to be 110 ringgit for today. After more than 12 hours of work, Danny makes about 225 ringgit. Does it surprise you? Or you have guessed it right? Most non-contractual cleaning business will more or less have this similar setup and revenue structure. Please share this with your friends. Hope more homeowners can better understand the hard work and efforts put in by cleaning companies behind the scenes. Here, we leave you with some footages of the many honest, hardworking cleaning crews working tirelessly to make your home more conducive and comfortable. Scroll below for a one-time 30 ringgit discount code. Hope you enjoyed the video. Choose a great life. And cheers!